The transition from high school to college is a major event in a young life. Leaving behind family and friends to enter a world of college academics is a huge step. When this new academic world is the demanding field of engineering and technology, the step can seem like a giant leap. To help students make this leap, the William States Lee College of Engineering at UNC Charlotte has set up a series of learning communities. Through these communities, students learn to work together, draw on each other's strengths, discover learning resources, and succeed in their freshman year. The learning communities include the college's freshman dormitory, Introduction to Engineering and Engineering Technology classes, tutoring, supplemental instruction, and peer mentoring programs. Within these communities, students work on a number of teams of varying sizes. One such team is the Introduction to Engineering group known as Project Team 6. The team is made up of Cameron Scott, Josh Jones, and Ashley Davidson.
Intro to Engineering is our class that introduces us to all the different disciplines of engineering. It's pretty much an overview of everything that all types of engineers do. It teaches us teamwork and skills that are needed for problem solving and implementing and innovation.
To teach these skills, Introduction to Engineering employs 3 hands-on projects that are a critical part of the learning process. Through these projects, students learn by doing.
For our first project, we learned about electrical circuits. That basically we had a problem and we had to figure out what the solution was. The second project, we got assigned teams, so we had to get teamwork going and build a product out of many ideas that was required to get 25 feet. Didn't matter what it was as long as it worked.
Options. And this project we're doing right now, there's less options, but it's more math and stuff like that. But we have to design a beam that can withstand 300 pounds and have a deflection of right at 1/8 of an inch.
One purpose of the projects is to teach students the value of having a mix of skills and talents within their teams.
Cameron and myself are mechanical engineers and Josh is a civil engineer, so we bring in different aspects. Josh is more into the designing of beams with this project and structural design, whereas me and Cameron are more into the innovative side of engineering, so we bring a good mix of skills to the group together.
The final step in their projects is the writing of a technical report and a formal oral presentation. These elements help students develop the written and verbal communication skills they will need as professional engineers.
Well, for the presentation side of these last 2 projects, Project 2, it was kind of nerve-wracking because we didn't know which team was going to go in and which team member was going to go. So we all had to prepare for it, but then only one of us had to do it. But for Project 3, all of us have to do it, and I'm not sure the specifications for it now, but I think it's going to be hard because I don't like public speaking.
For the second project, our presentation was, they picked one person randomly from the group and they picked me to do it, and we were the first group to present, so we didn't really have other groups to base it on, so we just got up, I got up there and presented the project, and then for this project we all do it as a group, so we're all going to be up there and we're each going to have our own part to present, and we all have to prepare the same. So.
The community concept at UNC Charlotte starts on day 1 when students check into the freshman learning community in Hawthorne Hall. The 220 students in this residence hall form a tight-knit group who attend class, study, and live together.
I live in Hawthorne. It's the freshman engineering learning community. Basically, it means that everybody in the entire building is an engineering major, a freshman engineering major. I room with the people that I'm in classes with. Everybody's taking the same course load, so if I ever need help with any chemistry or calculus homework, all I have to do is go right down the hall and everybody's in the same classes, so it works out really nice. For the most part, I have the same classes with the people that I see in Hawthorne. I have a bunch of the same classes with my roommates, so that works out nice because we have the same homework and we can study for tests together. When you're in the learning community, you really get to learn who's good at what subject, because if you are good in a certain subject, help somebody else with that, then in turn they can help you with whatever subject that you need help in. You really get to know people when you're in the learning community and what their skills are, and you can use those skills to help you succeed in your college life.
And the students do succeed. For those participating in the freshman learning community, the success rate for making it to the sophomore year is almost 90%, compared to about 50% for students who do not live in the freshman engineering dorm. Other important resources for helping students make it through the demanding freshman course load of engineering, calculus, chemistry, and physics are the support services of peer mentoring, tutoring, and supplemental instruction.
At UNC Charlotte, they have plenty of resources to help you out. I mean, everything is geared toward your success. Supplemental instruction is before a major test, they have somebody come in and you can ask them questions and they help you review for the test coming up, both in chemistry and calculus and other classes as well. And it's just a really good way to prepare for a test. And they cover the main key points and what you really need to look over the night before.
A program that lets students benefit from those who have gone before them is peer mentoring. In mentoring, upperclassmen who have already successfully completed a class help freshmen learn effective study habits, time management, and test-taking skills.
Mentoring is really good because these students have taken the class before, so they know how you should study and what you really need to look into when you're coming up to take the final exam and stuff like that. And it's really good to go and talk with them because they've been through it, they know what it's like, so they can really help you out and help you along. And most of them have really good ideas with projects because they went through the class and they've seen everybody else's design for their project as well as their own. Another resource available is the Writing Resource Center, which I personally use and is a really good help. You can take in a writing project that you've had, such as a memo, a paper, or even as a presentation, and you can submit it and they can look over it with you and they can offer you suggestions on whether or not you should do this or you should do that, how you should source stuff, and it's a really good help. And also most teachers that I've had, if they see that you've went to the Writing Resource Center, they'll give you like 5 points extra credit, which is also a really good help, so it's definitely worth it.
Through the supplemental instruction and peer mentoring programs, students can gain the edge they need to do well on tests, papers, and projects and ultimately pass the class. When combined with the freshman dormitory and the Introduction to Engineering course, students are exposed to a comprehensive and integrated first-year experience. As they live, study, and work together in different teams and communities, they encourage one another and draw on each other's strengths. The learning communities of the Lee College of Engineering help ease the difficult transition from high school to college. They equip freshmen with the knowledge, skills, abilities, and resources needed to succeed as students and as future engineering and technology professionals.